Welcome to episode number 14 of this Washington Nationals franchise series, and today we're playing Washington Nationals franchise against the Atlanta Braves. It's David Price versus Julio Teheran. In real life he's on the Angels, but in this world he's on the Braves. As here's the stand-ins if you want to look at them. We're a game and a half up on the Phillies. We're ranked 7th, our pitching's 8th. Power 23rd, talent at first, speed 20th, and defense 18th. And we just played the Phillies, so maybe I should have filmed that series. Yeah, that probably was not. That should have been I don't know what. Well, we're playing, instead of the first place team, which was last year, now we're playing the last place team, the Braves. That's a weird sight, because I've been in the playoffs the last 2 years. But both times they got eliminated. 3-1 over the Dodgers and 3-2 over the Cardinals. Or lost 3-1 over the Dodgers and then lost 3-2 over the Cardinals. So then, yeah, the next episode will be against Miami at home and beat it on the 4th of July, and then obviously Home Run Derby and the All-Star game, which I'm not. I was about someone in the All-Star game, but I'm not sure about the Home Run Derby. Right now, if I go over to home runs, we don't have anyone near so I doubt we'll have someone in the Home Run Derby. The closest guy I think has 11. Yeah, Michael Brownlee has 11. So it looks like we're probably not going to get someone in the Home Run Derby, but you're guaranteed at least one player in the All-Star game. And Michael Brownlee's 3rd in NL All-Star voting for the right fielders. Oops, or left fielders. He's a left fielder, right? Yeah, for left fielders. So yeah, maybe I probably should have done this last episode. I don't remember what game did we play. It might have been this game. Yeah, it was this game. Last game against the Phillies, I ended up losing. That was on Memorial Day, and I haven't played. That's a long time ago since the last episode, and I haven't played the series since June 20th for me, so it's been just over a month. Today is no, just under a month. It's July 18th. July 18th? Then it's July 18th. I think when I posted the video, July 19th. But I'm filming this the night before it goes up, so yeah. So organization days, organization games, and yeah, 7:05 Eastern. Here we go. The Nationals are always the gold controller, and the Braves are the blue controller. So here we go. I'm not sure that's for the Braves, but that's enemy for the Nationals. Home uniforms for the Nationals, or uniforms for the Braves. Here we go. Washington D.C. Nationals from Washington D.C. holds 41,339. Opened it back in 2009. National broadcast team, style show team. That's thunder. That's really loud thunder. Foot counts will be turned on, and cloud covers for skies. Unlike right now outside, it's the complete opposite for the skies. Teheran's right versus lefty, 90 versus 75. So Teheran really dropped some points. I think then that's Michael Haler. We have some guys that are dead on energy. I try to fix this light. I don't know, did I really replace Daniel Murphy? I think Anamita needs a rest. He only has 3 home runs, or don't feel bad for Jack Thornton, which they're 20 games, obviously he only has 258, I think. Not 258, 358. No home runs since RBIs for 20 games. So not that bad. So yeah. It looks like the catcher's good. That Zimmerman, yeah, Hendrick, Prolong. Yeah, definitely take Ethan Al and Polanco, which we got via trade. I think you knew that in the last episode. Yeah, I think you already knew that. Take him out. Let's put Rendon 2nd. And then I think Rendon and Turner are good. Murphy and Zimmerman are kind of low. And Brantley's kind of low too. Polanco by second maybe. His Rendon's good. I think I'm just gonna. That's not how I tender it. Can't play first? That's Ryan Dozier. I'm not sure why it has that. I don't know. Dad is Loud Thunder. Did I ever play centerman? Do you have any outfielders? I don't know to play the outfield. I don't know why he can't. Adams can play left field. I didn't know that. And then I'm gonna put him there. I just want my dad to do some rest. Him at first, and then put Daniel Murphy. And then that. And then that should be fine. Yeah. So that's the changes I know made. So everyone, just for people that don't have much energy, they had a day off. And then they must have had a day off. The Braves did, their energy is like Willie Hand. I never heard of this guy. Yeah, then he's not a real player, or at least doesn't have a real photo. As pitchers do bat. Do not have a Acuna? Where's Acuna? That's weird. But yeah, no changes to the Braves lineup and a lot of changes to the National lineup. I am the play-by-play sports game. There will be the actual announcer because I don't like it without the announcer. It's too quiet. That sounds weird, but it just doesn't. And first of all, it still did a Heidi Watney report, and she talks, but she's muted, so there are real announcers, but I also be broadcasting the game because I don't like it without real announcers. It sounds weird if you're really broadcasting, but it just doesn't feel right without them, so I wish I'd just get rid of Matt Esturgeon and just leave the cover analyst and the other three people, Mark Rosa, Dan Wisdom, and Heidi Watney, and get rid of Matt Esturgeon, but can't do that. I just didn't turn them down. That's what I could do. I could turn it down. Not turn them off, but just turn them down. I'll do that. Just know I didn't the game, and then I'll turn them down. I don't want to go back in the main event. So that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. I'll turn them down. I won't turn them off, I'll turn them down. That's what I'm going to do. Once we did the game. I don't want to go back into all the changes in the lineup again. Oh, Howie Kendrick can't play first base. Oops. We are live and on the air for another edition of baseball here on the show between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. National baseball on the show comes your way next. David Price, 16 starts in the 2019 season, 8-4 record, 3.51 ERA, 105 innings, 94 hits, 1.16 WHIP, 28 walks, and 112 strikeouts. Here's NCR, and they're NCR. Now I'm gonna go to audio and turn them. That should be fine. So I turned them down to about a quarter, so it should be a little quieter. But obviously, I'm not gonna turn them off because that's too silent. I did turn them down. I don't want town. That's the ground ball past Rendon. And that did not work, and they might. And here comes. Did they call that an error? No, they said that a hit. Here we go. 1 down. That's a fly ball. And that ball will be caught by the right fielder at 1 down. Here's the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. And they're NC, aren't they? Danzy Swanson, Freddie Freeman, Brian Kramer, Logan Forsythe, Ben Burris, Ozzy Albies, William Hermans, and then the pitcher, who's that? Julio Teheran. Here comes Freddie Freeman, who will go to 11, 2018, 2019 as well. Anyway, one on count. I said round left to be 2, second 1, first double play, in and over. One, no runs out. Won it by the Braves, but it's a race on double play. Nationals won it by the Braves. Nationals coming back. No story of the show. To run 12 starts in 2019, 6-3 record, 6.36 ERA, 63 and 2/3 innings, 77 hits, 1.65 WHIP, 28 walks, and 54 strikeouts. Here we go. Here comes Julio Teheran. 3-2 down. I said ground ball. Should end the inning. End the inning. One that start the game, or start the ball first. Start the first one down. One shortstop grounds up the other one down. Here's the starting lineup for the Washington Nationals: Trey Turner, Anthony Rendon, Jorge Polanco, Howie Kendrick, Gregory Polanco, Matt Adams, Michael Taylor, Chuck Hurley, and the czar pitcher David Price. That's who's in right. Gregory Polanco. So there's 2 Polancos in this game. Here's Rendon. 1-2 down. That's a line drive. Come on, short by Albies. 2 down. I'm not sure where Acuna is. There's Polanco, 7 NL shortstop All-Star voting. It's time near the All-Star break. 2 on town. That's a liner, and that will fall in front. And Ciarte and Polanco's on with the 2-0 first hit of the game and the first base runner of the game for the Nationals. That's the ground ball shut in the inning. Albies throws the Swanson for the 4th center baseman and then over. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 1 here in our nation's capital. The score is 0-0. Now there's Brian Kramer. Going down. That's the ground ball. Going to his right is Polanco. A throw to Kendrick. 1 down. Here's the defense for the Washington Nationals: Matt Adams, Michael Taylor, Gregory Polanco, and Yaka, Howie Kendrick, Jorge Polanco, Trey Turner, Anthony Rendon in the infield, and Chuck Hurley behind the plate, and obviously David Price on the mound. Here we go. Here's Logan Forsythe, 2-2 count. That's a line drive. That ball is crushed. And back is Polanco. That will run off the wall. And Forsythe's in with a 1-out double. That was hit on the nose. And now the splits for Russ, for May and June. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Polanco. Throw to Howie Kendrick at first. 2 down. But Forsythe goes over to third. Runner at third, 2 outs now. Ozzy Albies. 1 on down. And that is in there. 1-2. Here's the umpire, the sign for tonight's game. Down the plate, Joe McDonald. So really inconsistency. Let me put that one. The umpire sign for tonight's game. Behind the plate, Joe McDonald at first base, Carl center base, Eric Summersgill, and at third base, Freddie Person. 72 race clear, wind 7 miles per hour, blowing out the left field. Attendance is 33,974, 82% full. There we go. 1-2 counts. That's a line drive. That ball is fair in the corner. Going to second is Albies. He'll get there with a 2-out RBI double, and the Braves score first. RBI double by Albies, 10th double of the year. And here comes Willie Herdsman. Foul ball. 2-2. It's Willie Herdman's Roy Herdman. They took it down. That's a fly ball. Going to his left is Polanco. Lincoln is no catch. And right field by Gregory Polanco. Into a two-out RBI double by Ozzie Albies. The score is the Braves 1 and the Nationals 0 after an inning and a half of play. And then Gregory Polanco. Come on down. That's a fly ball. The ball is run. Retreated. And Ciarte. The ball is gone. Polanco. Gregory Polanco with a home run. Gregory Polanco with a solo homer to left center field. Gregory Polanco with a solo homer to left center field. Gregory Polanco with a solo homer left center field. Fifth of the year. 401 feet. 96 miles per hour of the bat. And we're tied at 1 here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, I only can get out of the real announcers like every other word. I can't get every word, so it's not. Here's man playing left field. Okay, 3-2 count. That's a ground ball, and then it's a base hit. And so a homer now. A single, go out on that base with nobody out. Sits in an straight. Here comes Taylor. No way down. That's a line drive, but it is caught by Ciarte in center. One down. And here's the defense for Atlanta Braves. Brian Kramer and then Ciarte on Road Love last year. Ben Great Ross in the outfield. Freddie Freeman on Road Love last year. Ozzie Albies, Andy Swanson, loaded Forsythe in the infield. And Lenny Hensman on the plate. Now the 83 fielding percentage for the Braves, and obviously Julio Teheran. And here's Chet Harley. That's a ground one. Could be 2. Forsythe, Albies, Freeman. Good pick by Freeman. And then over. Into a solo homer left center field by Gregory Polanco. Fifth of the year, 401 feet and 96 miles per hour off the bat. We're tied at 1 after 2 innings of play. Second, ERA second and fourth. Wet fourth and sixth. Opponent average 5th and 9th. Home run law 12th and 21st. Walks 4th and 7th, and then strikeouts 4th and 5th. First, what I said the first was the NL range, and then the second was the MLB range. So I mean, ERA second, NL 4th, and MLB pretty good for pitching staff. One on talent to the Julio Teheran, the pitcher. That's a line drive. That ball is gone. Polanco. Gregory Polanco with a diving catch, or sliding catch in right field, 1 down. And then Ciarte, man. There's 2 Polancos. Jorge Polanco at center base, and Gregory Polanco in right field. 2 on down. That's a ground ball, and dive, oh, it's off the glove of Turner. And for first is way too late, and then Ciarte's on with a infield single. Here comes Andy Swanson. 16 fastball, 14 fastball, change up, cutter. And another curve for David Price. 1 on down. That's a ground ball. That ball is off of the glove of Jorge Polanco. And Swanson with the two straight infield singles by the Braves. 2 runs on, 1 out for Freddie Freeman. And he swung and missed on another curve below the zone. Here we go, 1-2 down. That's the ground ball. Could be 2. Turner. Polanco. Kendra double play. Middle of 3 to score. The Braves 1 and the Nationals 1. Here comes David Price, pitcher. At 154 on the year. I saw a tapper fielded by Forsythe. And he almost overshot Freddie Freeman. He didn't. 1 down. Here's the NL East standings here in 2019. As you can see, the Nationals are 16.5 games up on the Braves. The Nationals are in first place, and the Braves are in last place in the National League East. here in 2019. 1-0 down. That's a pop-up on the infield. And it is caught by Swanson, basically on the edge of the infield dirt and the edge of the outfield grass. And just down. Here comes and down. 4-seam fastball, slider, 2-seam fastball, curveball, and a changeup for Julio Teheran. So both pitchers at 5 pitches. 2-1 down. That's a ground ball. That ball is fielded by Swanson. Beyond second. Throw to first. He got him. We're through 3 in DC. The score is 1-1. There's a Braves fan right there. Here's Ryan Kramer. That's a ground ball to Jorge Polanco. Throw to Howie Kendrick. 1 down. Howie Kendrick went to play second, left, center, or right. That doesn't make any sense. If you look at his player card right now, he can play anywhere, I believe, besides shortstop, pitcher, and catcher. They're learning foresight. I had a double last time. That's a line drive. That ball is it's a pass. Gregory Polanco on the wall. And it takes a while for Taylor to throw it in, and that's a triple for Forsythe. Oh shit. So now he's halfway to the cycle. He needs a home run and a single for the cycle. And here comes Ben Grace. Here we go. That's a ground ball. And the run up past Howie Kendrick. The run didn't score. A 4-1 ground out, and there's 2 down. The run did score. I thought it didn't. When did the run? The run did score. I thought the run didn't score, but it's an RBI ground out by Matt Grease and 4-1 ground out. 1 RBI for the batter, as I believe he didn't go right away. And he went back to the bad. Oh, I didn't know. Oh. He went back to the bad, and then he just started to go. Could have done it at home. I didn't know he was running. I didn't purposely score. I didn't know he was running. I didn't see if he was running. Could have been out, but he went after Price had the ball at first base and had no idea the runner was running. And the run scores. It's a line drive. Oh, it's botched by Howie Kendrick. And he's safe at first. And then all said, score decision is a base hit. Here comes the Willie Hunt. Man, that's a ground ball over the glove of Bryce, buried by Polanco, and he pulled Kendrick out the bag. And they're gonna slap Polanco, Jorge Polanco, with the E4. And here comes the pitcher. 50th pitch on from Price, the foul ball. Anyway, 1-2 down. That's it, Ramos Shenyan, and Polanco throws it, the turn for the fourth, and it's over. We're 3.5 the scores, the Braves 2 and the Nationals 1. Earlier, here's Jorge Polanco, who trying to redeem himself for the error he made last inning, and then lead to anything. That's a ground ball, fielded by Wieters in front of the plate. The catcher in front of the plate, safe. Infield single. Who's their catcher? Isn't it Wieters? No, it's Willie Hearns. Manson. So the fielder had the catcher in front of the plate, and he threw it first. It was not in time. Here comes Howie Kendrick. That's a fly ball. It's in the gap, but it will be caught by the right fielder. 1 down. Here comes Gregory Polanco, homered that in the second inning. Tie the game, and now it's 2-1 Braves. That's a little tapper. No chance for 2. Charging Teheran. Gotta hurry. And he got him. Gregory Polanco thinks he's safe. No challenge. Here comes Adams. Timer at center base, 2 away. 1 on down. That's a fly ball. Going back is left fielder. It's Carrion. And he makes a catch on the edge of the warning track. And the fourth scores, the Braves 2 and the Nationals 1. 1-2-3 due up for the Braves in the top of the 5th. The third at bat burns the yard. There's 2 for 2 in the game. 1 on down. It's a ground ball to Turner. Throw to first. One down. No, never mind. Not one down. He dropped the ball. I heard that. I don't know what happened, and then I'll slap Howie Kendrick, the first baseman, with an E3. I mean, like, what? What happened? He just plain out dropped it. Here's Swanson sitting on the third, and we were on the right in the first, and Sindel on the third. I mean, we're trying to feeling there by Kendrick E3. I mean, like, what is this? And he's hitting. Howie Kendrick. It's because he's not supposed to play first base. He's not supposed to play first base. I don't know why, because if you look at his card right now, it says he did play first base, but now, in 2018 he couldn't, and that's when I started this franchise. That's why I flat out just dropped him. So maybe I should move him, but I don't know who else to put there. I don't know. 3-1 down. That's a tapper. What I should do, I'm gonna flip someone. Not take anyone out. I'm just gonna flip, because Howie Kendrick can play outfield. I don't know why it showing Brian Dozier, but and then Adams can play first. So just flip. I don't know why I did this at the start of the game, but I don't flip Howie Kendrick and Matt Adams. So Adams at first and Kendrick's in left. Is actually it. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I didn't switch it to start the dance. A line drive. That ball is caught at knee level by Gregory Polanco. One down. And then Freddie Freeman. One down. That's a line drive on 6. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball, and no one get through. 2 runners on, 1 out for the Braves in the top of the 5th. And then Brian Kramer, 2-1 down. That's a ground ball. That ball will get through. Around third zone, throw home by Gregory Polanco is safe. And it's 3-1 Braves, and the runner at first was on to third. That was thrown into the first base side of the catcher, so we had to turn around and tag him. Here comes Forsythe. That's a fly ball. Score the run from third. It's caught by Gregory Polanco into the zone right field. But the run, it's a wild throw backed up by Turner. Safe at first by a mile, and it's 4-1 Braves here in the 5th. Jack Fine RBI for Loaded Forsythe. Here comes and Drees. Over to the 2 grounds, and the last ground was an RBI ground, and that blew the fast right by him. 3-2 count now. That's a ground ball. That won't get through. 2 runners on, 2 outs again, or 2 runners on, 2 outs. The Braves in the top of the 5th, already at 3, and here comes out the Albies. 1 run down. That's a ground. That ball is fair into the corner, and it got past Polanco into the wall. 1 run will score. A second runner's counter out. It's a 2-run double for Albies, and it's 6-1 Braves. Two-run double for Albies. 11th double of the year. Second of the game. Or something wrong up. Henry and Cassiano in the natural bullpen on the right field. Something wrong up. Henry and Cassiano in the national bullpen down the right field line. Here we go. 1 on down. I said round ball. Corey Polanco throw to Adams, and he pulled him off the bat. And they're gonna slap Polanco with the second E4 of the game. I mean, this is just when it rains, it pours right now. And here comes the pitcher's spot. He's 0-2 in the game. Here's Tehran. That's a tapper, and they're saying that's foul by a hair. Here we go. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball shot, and then Polanco throws it. Adams on the base, and then it's over. But the Braves get 5 runs. Norman him in the play, 4 score. Halfway on the score, the Braves 6 and the Nationals 1. We're back here on DC. Let's go down the field, check in with how you want here. David Price. He's not even due up yet. Due up 3rd. I definitely pinch hit him. behind him. There we go. One on town. That's all Tapper about to run. Throw to first on the mound to Freeman, one down. And then check Harley. That's a ground ball to Swanson. Throw to Freeman. 2 down. Here comes the pitcher's side. You're probably not seeing pinch hitters so they can try to come back in the game because they only have 13 rounds to work with. And Michael Brownlee will pinch hit for David Price. Here we go. That's a line drive. That ball is caught by the left fielder like this in left center field. And the 5 to score is the Braves 6 and the Nationals 1. We're back here in Washington, D.C. Let's go out and field it to check in with how you on it. And there comes Henry and Encarnacion. 36 appearances in the post here in the regular here in the season. 36 appearances this season, 2 home run record, 6 holds, 44 innings pitched, 3.68 ERA, 46 strikeouts, and 19 walks. 4-seam basketball, sweeping curve, 2-seam basketball, and a changeup. And then Ciarte. That's a ground ball. The ball is fair, and that will go all the way to the warning track by the sidewall, and he'll stay at, and Ciarte will stay at first base. Running first, nobody out. He threw 4 in the day, and here comes Swanson. And we got 1 on town. That's a fly ball down the line, and that ball is going to be a foul ball. They're down. Foul ball at him. 1-2 still the Brave shortstop, James Swanson. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball, and that's going to be past Adams and out of the reach of Polanco. 2 runs on, nobody out now. Here comes Freeman. This is going to be a huge spot. That's a ground ball. That could be 3. And not the 7 on the bat for 1. Throw to second, not in time. So they got the lead runner. Here comes Ryan Kramer. Overthrown a single RBI and a run scored. 1-2 down. That's all numbered on the line. And it is gone. There goes the runner. It's cut off by Polanco. Then he throws it to Rendon safe at third. Runs that corners 2 outs for Logan Forsythe. 2 for 2, a triple, a double, and an RBI. Halfway to the cycle, and you'll get 1 more at bat in this one. On this day, that's a pop-up, and it is caught by Adams, and then it's over. The Braves strand a pair of runners, but they're up 6-1 after 5.5 innings of play. And then Trey Turner, the Nationals have 3 errors. Here's Turner, 0 for 2 in the game. That's a fly ball. And the only run for the Nationals is Gregory Polanco home run, the left center field, 5th of the year, which traveled 401 feet, and it was 96 miles per hour off the bat. Here comes Rendon. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball to Albies. Throw to Freeman. 2 down. The Nationals, you're down by 5, and you only have 10 rounds to work with. Here comes Polanco. 2 for 2 singles, so he's half of the Nationals hits. 1 on count. That's a line drive coming in, and it is in front of Inciarte. He's 3 for 3, so he has 3 out of the 5 hits for the Nationals. And there's a runner on, 2 away. And here comes Howie Kendrick. There goes Polanco. That's a ground ball. Going to his right is out, or left is out. He's thrown to first, and then over. Now home run after a 2-out single by Jorge Polanco, 3rd of the game. And the 5th score is the Braves 6 and the Nationals 1. On count. That's a ground ball to Adams. 1 down. And it comes down to the Always 3 for 3 with 2 doubles, a single, and 3 RBI. So he had an RBI double, and a 2-run double, and then a single. And 1 on count. And he breaks his band and will fall. Base hit, and he'll stay at first. He's 4 for 4 with 2 doubles, 2 singles, and 3 RBIs. Albie's unbeatable here. And they're starting on up. Trevor Hildenberger, which got be a trade from. Be a trade, I believe, from the Twins. Yeah, they're long reliever. I believe we got the National Trevor Hildenberger be a trade from the Twins. I believe so. We got the National long relief pitcher. That's a ground ball. That could be 2. Turner, Jorge Polanco, Adams, double play. Send in stretch time here at Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. The story, the Braves 6 and the Nationals 1. There's Gregory Polanco. 1 on count. That's a ground ball from shallow right field. Or throw to first by Alves from shallow right field. 1 down. And Matt Adams, 1 for 2, a single in the second. Here we go. 57th pitch coming to run. That's a ground ball. That is a base hit. And that was 57th pitch coming from Tehran. And there's a runner on. Here we go. Here's Taylor. And he bunts. It's right at him. Go to second. He got him there. And safe at first. So Taylor trades places with Adams. That bunt backfired. It was a double play, but they got the lead runner. 2 on count. That's a line drive. Caught by the left fielder and an over. And the 7 of score remains. The Braves 6 and the Nationals 1. There's Tehran. 0 for 3 in the game. It looks like they're keeping it in there, although the 8th inning, the Nationals down by 5, down in final 6 outs. That is a perfect hit. And that's a hit for the pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Oh, he did that turn. They're down on my goodness. He can't do anything wrong. I mean, pitching well, and now he has a hit. That's a line drive. That will fall in front of Howie Kendrick and fall behind Trey Turner. 2 runs on, nobody out. And the pitcher wears a jacket. Here's Swanson. 2 runs on, nobody out. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. That's a drama. Back to the pitcher. Second one. First double play. Runner at third, 2 outs now. Here comes Freddie Freeman, 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Now at a 1 on count. That's a foul ball. Freddie Freeman's 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. Here we go. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball. The ball was past the diamond. A 2-out RBI single by Freddie Freeman, and it's 7-1 Braves in the top of the 8th. Here comes Ryan Kramer, 1 for 4 with a single RBI and a run scored. 1 on count. That's a foul ball. 1 and 2. He's the left fielder, right? Yeah, and then the Reese guy's the right fielder. Okay, here we go. 1-2 down. That's a ground shot in the inning. Blondo throws it to Turner for the force at center base, and the inning's over. Then we'll make the scores now. The Braves 7 and the Nationals 1. The pitcher spot now, and Matt Wieters, the switch hitter, will pinch it for Henry and Castellon. And because the pitcher's a right-handed pitcher, he's a lefty pitcher. Here we go. At the ground ball, fielded by Alves. Throw to first to Freeman from shallow right field. 1 down. I mean, he doesn't have a home run. And then he has the same line as. Here we go. Trey Turner 1 for 2 in the game. He's 0 for 3 in the top of the lineup. That's a fly ball. That ball is Rod. Retreating is Inciarte. That ball is over. It's diving. Glove. And that's going to be a double for Trey Turner. 1 for 4 in the game. 18th double of the year for Turner. Here comes Rendon. He gets pitch coming from Tehran. And Turner is running. Here's Turner again. That's a ground. That ball is off the middle base hit. Throw home. second. It's 7-2. For Hard on a three singles. And I said round in the center for a single, and he made second. So it's an RBI single. There's Polanco. I said round ball, Rendon over to third. Go to first, 2 down. Rendon is over to third. I mean, it's not hard to come back now 4. Here comes Howie Kendrick. 0 for 3 in the day, 2 on down. That's a line jump caught by Swanson. The Nationals at 1 back. The Nationals at 1 back, but they're still down 7-2 after 8 innings of play. And here comes Trevor Himmelberger, which would not be a driven the Twins, and he's a National line relief pitcher. 36 appearances this season, 4-3 after 9 holds, 41 on 1/3 innings pitched, 2.61 ERA, 28 strikeouts, and 9 walks. And there's Forsythe. That's it, ground ball, the ball is passed! The dive and Turner, perfect, and Forsythe's on. And he needs a homer for the cycle. But he won't get up it then unless they bat around this inning or this inning goes extra innings. Once it counts. That's a ground ball. Little rainbow throw to Turner, but still a double play. The 5th double play that Braves have into in the game. Here comes Albies. He's 5 for 5, but he didn't hit. That's a fly ball, so he won't go for 5 for 5. National League final of the tie, 6 to win in the bottom of the ninth. Middle 9 to score is the Braves 7 and the Nationals 2. Here's on Gregory Pallon does it, and that they're starting on Sam Rose. Reminding me of Pete Rose from the finish. But yeah, he's 0-4 in those days, 3 ERA, 7 more up in the Braves bullpen in left center field. Energy of Tehran in the yellow. That's a normal bat to Tehran. 1 down. He's 2 outs away from a complete game. 8 hitter, I guess, but complete game. I mean, put it this way. Here comes that 2 or 3 or 2 singles. Tehran getting tired. 94th pitch shown from Tehran. 3-2 down. That's a liner. That ball is. Oh, he overdove it. The ball went. He underdove the ball. And that hits it into the wall. And Adams is in with probably a triple because he only has 33 speed. Third in the night. First triple of the year for Adams. So here comes Taylor. I didn't see if they had it. He dove in front of where the ball landed. 1 down. That's a ground ball. Will score the run. Throw to first. It's an RBI ground up by Michael Taylor. It's 7-3. It's 7-3 now. So the Nationals are now in the final. Here comes Chuck Harley. Over 3 with a line out last at bat, which is in the 7th. 98th pitch shown in Tehran. 1 down. That's all time. Back to Tehran. Throw to Freeman. Braves win. 7-3. The Braves have won against the first place team in their division. Have won against the Nationals 7-3. And the last place team from the National East wins against the first place team in the National League East. A complete game for Tehran. Unbelievable. Complete game effort for Tehran. Here's their final line score. Tehran gets the win. He moves to 7-3. Price gets a loss. He falls to 8-5 and no save. 7 runs and 18 hits, no errors for the Braves. 3 runs and 9 hits, 3 errors for the Nationals. Both teams got a run in the second. The Braves got 1 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th, and both teams got 1 in the 8th, and then the Nationals got 1 in the 9th. But Price went only 5 innings. Tehran went 9 innings, and then and there was only 1 double play by Harley. Errors. Howie Kendrick is third of the year, first base, and then Polanco got 2, his 5th and 6th of the year, so 6 errors for Polanco. So Price went 5 innings, Entrancino went 3, and then Hildenberger went 1. And then I meant to see it with it. And then obviously Tehran went 9, and that's it. And then double play, I mean, they have 5. Freeman had 2, Swanson had 1, Hearns, Manson had 1, and then Grease had 1. And for us, it was just Harley. And there was 2 Polandos, Jorge Polando at center base and Frederick Polando in left field. So for us, the only people that didn't get a hit, Howie Kendrick, Michael Taylor, Chuck Harley, and then obviously Price only got 1 at bat, and then Brantley got 1 at pinch hit, then did hit, and then the people that actually play, not the people that aren't, not including the pitcher or the pinch hitters, only 2 people, and there's 3 players that did hit, Howie Kendrick, Michael Taylor, and Chuck Harley. Taylor got 1, Rendon got 1, Jorge Polando got 3, Gregory Polando got 1 to home run, and then Mann got 3, and then the runs, Turner had 1, honestly Polando had 1 with the home run, Adams had 1, Gregory Polando, RBIs, Rendon had 1, Gregory Polando on the home run, and then Taylor with the RBI ground out. Top hitter for the Braves, Ozzie Always top hitter for the Nationals, Matt Adams. So, tomorrow obviously game 3 of the NLCS MLB Show 20 postseason series. Game 4 Tuesday, game 5 Wednesday, and then if there's a game 6 Friday, if there's a game 7 Saturday. If there's not a game 6, then obviously game 1 or 2 will be Friday. And yeah, so the days will be the same for postseason, it just depends which game it is. But there will be a game 5 of that series, game 3, 4, and 5. Definitely 4 to end, but it will be at least 5 because it's 1-1 in that series between the Cubs and Dodgers. So there will be a game 5. There will be a game 3, 4, and 5. There might not be a game 6 or 7, or neither, or there might just not be a game 7 or 6, or just 7, or neither. But that's time I told you no board. If you have this episode, the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know I'm gonna see in episode number 15 of this Washington Nationals franchise series. See you in episode number 15, and eat a lot of bacon and go Nationals.